Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another night here at the ARCS Racing Network. We are live from Texas in the first round of the round of 8 of the A Squared Above Average Cup Series here on our Xbox side of the Alliance Racing Championship Series. Right now, E-Dog looking strong, sitting up there in first. Unfortunately, E-Dog is not in the round of 8 of the playoffs, but looking to go out and collect the win. Huge shout out to the guys over at Top Esports making a comment on the stream. We appreciate it. Running down these final few races here in A Squared until we move A Squared over to iRacing next year. E-Dog looking very strong. Working Tom right now, your in quotation points leader of this first round of 8. Tri-Strand, the number 48 in there as well. The number 4 of Deplorable Me in this round. COT Tommy, the number 2. The number 9 of Seth Dub 9. The number 20 of Macchiato. The number 51 of Twisted Navy. And the number 22 of Boss E Geo. We will kind of be scrolling around to watch those guys move along as we are racing along here, riding along with the number 2 of COT Tommy, trying to battle it out. Looks like Macchiato, Deplorable Me in front of him, trying to squeeze his way into the top 5. The number 18 of Briley looking to do the same. Unfortunately, Briley just missed the cutoff line after the Charlotte Roval last race. Up there with Lurkin Tom and E-Dog still battling it out for position. Two got a very nice lead ahead. Riding along with the number 4, Deplorable Me, my good buddy DP in that Bush Apple Ford Mustang. It looks like got a little bit of action going on between the number 18 and the 48. 48 looking to try and make it into the round of 4. So being all the way back there in this back pack is not gonna cut it. The number 20 of Macchiato, another one looking to try and make it into this round of 4 as they are shuffling it up hard back there. Oh, looks like the 51 of Twisted Navy down into the wall. We've got spinning out of the 18 of Briley as well. The number 48 of Tri-Strand caught up in it as well. Looks like the number 12 of Ryan Pinnell able to get through. Caution lights are flashing. So let's head up to the race leaders as we are under caution for the first time tonight. As drivers get ready to go down pit road, we're going to throw up a quick side-by-side commercial. We're going to rock the new ARCS Mazda Mondays. Catch us Monday night starting next week for ARCS Mazda Mondays on Rick James TV1. ARCS Mazda Monday coming to you soon after our last intro race of ARCS Xtreme this Monday here on the ARCS Racing Network. Dirt late models at Eldora. Looks like the almighty choose cone is about ready to come up here in A squared. We hereby current Cup Series rules where we get to do the choose cone. The almighty choose cone, as all call it, will dispose the wisdom upon these drivers inside or outside line. Let's see where everybody goes up. E-Dog still leading this race. Deplorable Me looks like he got a great pit stop. Coming out in second. Looks like Lurkin Tom's going to go up high. Bossy Gio going to follow him. A lot of the other drivers electing to go down low. So it looks like we will be going green next time by. 42 laps remain in the stage. 41 when we go green. Let's go to my rear chase cam as we're about ready to go green on this one. E-Dog 8829, good pal Ethan right now leading this race, doing a very good job fending off that number 19 of Lurkin Tom, our previously crowned TNT champion for the second time. Caution lights are off. We're going to be hitting the restart zone and going green any second. E-Dog's got the ball. He is in charge. Let's see when he punches it. We are green. The lower line off to a great start. Looks like Lurkin had to check up just a tad bit. That is going to cause a little bit of issues for him as we are now underway. E-Dog up in front. Deplorable Me in second. COT Tommy third. Looks like the number 20 of Macchiato and his teammate, the number 19 of Lurkin Tom, side by side. E-Dog looking impressively fast in this race. It's right along with now second place driver COT Tommy, rocking the discount tire scheme instead of his normal PPG scheme. So awesome job for him as we are rocking and rolling. Looks like Macchiato has moved his way up into third place. DP getting pushed up high. He's going to lose a few spots. Lurkin Tom now in fourth. Deplorable Me still hanging on to that top five. Looks like the number 48 of Tristrand and Bossy Gio are battling out for 6th and 7th place. Try and get a bead on the back end of this tack here as the other guys seem to go into single file mode. Seth Dub 9 back there, Bossy Gio and Twisted Navy all doing what they can to try and make this final round of the, or sorry, this first round of the playoffs for the round of 8. Oh, all 4 cars up. And in a scramble, I got back to them just in time. E-Dog still out leading the charge, has led every lap this stage thus far. Lurkin Tom doing what he does best. Lurkin behind him waiting to make that move. Will he do it this time by? Estimated about 26 laps of fuel is what I'm getting from pit reports right now. So if it stays green, we're going to have to see them come down and pit again. .36 laps remaining, so we will have to see them pit if we stay green, or A caution's going to have to come out in after about another 10 laps of racing, about 8 laps of racing to hit this pit window or the field window. E-Dog still out in front. They are just scattering around like bugs when you turn the light on behind them as they exit the corner. All guys trying to find different lines, different ways around this racetrack. Lurkin Tom looks to get a run on the low side of E-Dog. E-Dog's got good exit, but looks like Lurkin Tom is probably going to get around E-Dog this time. Can he get in? He does. Able to get in front of him. Lurkin Tom, your new race leader. Right along with COT Tommy. As next time by, we'll be at 32 laps remaining. COT Tommy doing everything he can to stay in the top 5. The big mover of the race so far. Let's pull up to that number 22 of Boss E Geo. Started into the back of the pack and now running third. We're going to pop back up on Lurkin Tom. I'm going to mute my mic for just a second. Got to make some quick adjustments. We are rocking and rolling. Great racing going on here in Texas. Oh, those two get into a wall. Sorry, a little bit of action before I hop off a little bit of contact into the wall. E-Dog able to get around Lurkin Tom, and it's going to create a little bit of space. Bossy Geo going to try and reel them in. The clear water assassin, the Bohemian Bullet, the man who hails in the Bahamas. Trying to run down the leaders for the first time tonight. E-Dog back in the lead. Be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, E-Dog gets into the wall. And Lurkin Tom able to get around. And now Boss E Geo gets around E-Dog as well. All right, back, ladies and gentlemen. Working Tom still leading this race. Bossy Geo in second. Looks like Seth Dub 9 has moved his way into the top three. COT Tommy fourth. E-Dog looks like has faltered all the way back to fifth. Let's kind of scroll and see what else is going on in the field here. Looks like Briley, Macchiato, and Deplorable Me duking it out. Briley not in the playoffs, unfortunately, but is doing everything he can to try and make a nice win. Whoa, Macchiato way loose off the corner. Oh, they are wrecking. Hear that, or I think that might just be my internet. Let's kind of pop up to the race leader, because Xbox has not liked my internet lately. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. We're going to, with the race leaders, Burke and Tom still up in front. Okay, caution lights are on. So I was like, not sure if they were wrecking or if my internet just decided, hey, it don't like you anymore because it started doing the Cupid shuffle. And I think the next time I do an Xbox broadcast and start shuffling like that, I will start playing the Cupid shuffle. Why, we are going into the pits. Let's throw up our Jingle Jam commercial. Back live here from Texas Motor Speedway. Looks like Seth Dub 9, the defending A squared champ, up in front. Has not had a good year due to lag and just awesome competition, but he is in this round of 8 looking to make a solid move to try and get into the next round. Seth Dub 9 comes to the almighty choose cone, and looks like a few drivers have decided to take the choose cone's wisdom and move up to the top side. COT Tommy going to be starting second up there. E-Dog up top as well, working top down low in the second row. Briley in the third row down low. Deplorable Me up top in that third row as well. We're going to be getting filed up. If the caution lights turned on, we're going to watch the restart zone as we go green flag racing. Caution lights are off. Here we go. Back at Texas. Seth Dub 9 is going to call the ball, and we are going to go back to racing. Oh, we got a great start by the number 9. The number 2 looks like he spun the tires a little bit. He's going to go kind of high. A lot of guys having issues as they're shuffling around back there. 19 laps remaining in stage 1. It's kind of right along with Tri-Strand in the chase view. Just kind of see what's going on up front. Dub 9, Mark and Tom, the 2 champions, Thursday Night Thunder, Season 1 and Season 3. Seth Dub 9, A Squared, Season 1 champ. Looks like the number 18 of Riley in the mix, going up to get second place. Going to try and get himself a win before the season is over. Mark and Tom leading this race. Riley and Seth Dub 9, nose to tail. Good friends Deplorable Me and COT Tommy battle it out back there. Looks like the number 51 of Twisted Navy now on the move. Right around with that 51 Rowdy Energy Toyota as he's trying to make his way through the field, sitting 4th at the moment behind teammate Riley. Riley's not in the playoffs, so he might just let that 51 by for the stage points if it comes down to it. Who knows? The number 4 and the 22 battling for the playoffs as well. Mark and Tom still leading this race, looking to go 2 for 2 at the end of this year for being Season 1 and Season 3 of Thursday Night Thunder, looking to add A Squared to his list of accolades when it comes to championships. Mark and Tom gets up into the wall just a tad bit, going to open the door for Seth Dub 9, and look at the number 18 of Briley now leading this race for the first time tonight. Briley's out on a mission, looking to win a race after being knocked out of the running after the Roval. Looking for just a little bit of redemption. Great racing action going on. These drivers, car count's a little low, but putting on a heck of a show here tonight. Almost 3 wide down low. The 19, the 9, the 51, and the 22 all battling it out. E-Dog in the 88 looking to try and squeeze into the top 5. Look at these guys just rock and roll here. Mark and Tom still rocking and rolling. 10 laps remaining in stage 1. So for those who don't know, in A squared in all of ARCS racing, at 5 to go, we turn cautions off. So no matter what happens, cautions will not be called after 5 to go. Mark Tom still leading the race. The number 51 of Twisted Navy up in second. Number 19 of Bright. Whoa, the 51 gets a little loose down in the grass, but is able to save it. 6 laps remaining next lap. Cautions will be turned off, and this stage will be green to the end. Whoa, the 51 way down low. Not sure what happened to him, but he will be out of the running for this first stage. Briley coming in as a second. Tom doing what he can to try and stay out on top. Got plenty of real estate for sale, and it ain't gonna come cheap, as he is just sailing away from the 18 and the 9 of Seth Dub 9 here. Two laps are going to remain at the line. Whoa, let's see if we can't get up to Briley and Seth Dub, as those two both getting loose. Looks like Briley was able to keep the less of it. Seth Dub not going to lose momentum. Looks like the number 88 of E-Dog going to come around and take third place. 2 laps remaining. Try and pull up with the number 9 of Seth Dub as he now battles the 88 of E-Dog. So right now, interesting developing when it comes to terms of points and stage points. Second and right now, battle for third. So depending on where E-Dog plays, those two are not in the playoffs at the moment. Twisted Navy gets a little loose coming to the corner. White flag out, working Tom way out front. The number 18 of Riley looking very good up there. Seth Dub 9 able to get around the 88 of E-Dog. Here comes the number 4 of Deplorable Me, trying to get into 4th instead of 5th to collect those very valuable stage points. All right, end of stage. So why that is rocking and rolling, let's throw up just the Race ARCS commercial. Back racing. Whoa, not sure what just happened to Seth. He goes way down low. Definitely an interesting development there. Looks like Ryan Pinnell did the same thing in the 12. Lurkin Tom out to a great start. Right along with the E-Dog battling for second right now with Riley. So right now, second and third, two drivers not in the playoffs. So they are here to shake things up. The number 4 of Deplorable Me looking to make it into the next round. All these drivers have had just a phenomenal year. We've had such tight competition in every round. Fortunately, I was not able to do the entire first round or the first 2 rounds of the playoffs due to scheduling conflicts. Adult life happens. Work has changed. So I'm just glad to be here tonight and watching these drivers just rock and roll. Working top, E-Dog still looking very good. Just kind of ride along with our third place driver, Deplorable Me, as the battle behind him is heating up. Let's see if we can't ride along with the 18 of Riley, as Bossy, Gio, Tristan, and the 51 all look to try and get around him. Those drivers in the playoffs. Same thing with the number 20 of Macchiato and the number 2 of COT Tommy. Great racing going on thus far. Look at the battle for 4th place. Is just keep heating up. These cars are all under a blanket. Now these drivers have settled in, got all their aggression out. Maybe we might see some green flag racing and green flag pit strategies in this second stage. Get you a lap count as they go into turn 1 and 2. Next time by, we will be at 42 laps remaining. Right now, they're about 25% on field. And what I'm gathering from my pit reporters is that they are already starting to complain that the tires are already down to 80% on the right side. So tires are burning up fast here in the Alliance Racing Championship Series. We run 2 times wear and 2 times fuel. So they burn pretty quickly through here. Right now, Working Tom still leading this race. E-Dog in second, Deplorable Me third. The battle for 4th still heating up between these 3 drivers. of Riley, Macchiato, and Boss E. Gio. Macchiato looking to get around teammate Riley. The number 22 of Bossy Gio looking to do the same. Try to get into the top 5, get some valuable stage points. A man who is up front most of the most of the end of the stage is now second to last place. The number 9 of Seth Dub 9, trailing the 48 of Tristrand, who needs to get up. Those 3 drivers back there need to start making some moves, try and get some stage points. The 51 of Twisted Navy in the playoffs. The 48 of Tristrand in the playoffs. Coming back along with Bossy Gio, as looks like him and Macchiato has started to hunt down the 3rd place driver of Deplorable Me. Cars are starting to get a little loose as we've got 36 laps remaining at the line. Tires are already starting to fall into the low 60s. We still got 19 laps of fuel remaining, so wonder who's going to short pit and who isn't. Right now, Working Tom leading this race. E-Dog in second, but the story still remains for this battle for 3rd. Deplorable Me, Bossy Gio, and Macchiato all underneath a blanket here. Deplorable Me doing a good job of fending off the Bohemian Bullet and the young man in that number 20 Toyota. Looks like Bossy Gio might get the run on the low side with a little bit of help from Macchiato. Here comes Riley and the number 2 of COT Tommy, all trying to get very valuable stage points in this first race of the round of 8 here at Texas Motor Speedway this lovely Sunday evening here in the Alliance Racing Championship Series, otherwise known as ARCS. If you like what you see or you've seen the commercials, visit racearcs.com. We've got a lot going on still throughout the wintertime and off-season. Then we have a plethora of racing series from A Squared moving to iRacing. The iRacing trucks on Saturdays featuring a full 33 race schedule. The A Squared is going to feature a full 36 race schedule. We're going to have dirt late models on Mondays. We're going to have tour mods on Mondays, alternating with street stocks on every other week's schedule. So tour mods and street stocks. Indy cars coming to iRacing. We're waiting on the new game to decide the Xbox side. We know Tuesdays is definitely going to happen regardless of what happens for the Xbox side. Thursday Night Thunder, we're going to try and keep on the Xbox side as well. Just depends on the new game. So give us a look at racearcs.com. Check out everything we got going on. Hit the application button, fill it out. We will get you into the Discord and racing ASAP. Bossy Gio now looking very strong in the 3rd position as, oh, I moved up front. Sorry guys, new race leader, E-Dog. Whoa! Working, getting way loose out of the corner. Looks like tire management has maybe been a problem for Working, which is very uncharacteristic for him. E-Dog back up front was so focused on that battle for third and fourth. Those guys had so much space, but E-Dog able to track him down. Working Tom now in second. E-Dog looking to make a statement, as he did not make it very far in the playoffs, and he's had a very unlucky year. Probably a very talented driver, just had some of the worst luck. Hopefully his luck will change, as he is now back leading this race as he did at the start. Working Tom going to try and keep pace as they enter turn 3. About 12 laps remaining on fuel. Drivers are reporting to their crew chiefs that these cars are starting to get way unmanageable on exit, as you've seen, and crew chiefs are replying back, and we're getting reports that some guys are in the low 40s, high 30 percentile on the right sides on them Goodyears. So these cars are becoming a bear to handle. So this is going to be a battle of attrition, since we are staying green. We're definitely going to see some green flag pit stops. You know, if my buddy Kay Harvick fan was in the booth with me, he would be kind of asking the question, who's probably going to short pit, try and get those fresh tires, make up a little bit of time, as these guys are trying to stretch it out as long as possible. Right now, E-Dog looking very good, fending off the two-time Thursday Night Thunder champ. Working Tom, our winningest Xbox driver in all of ARCS. But it says a lot, but at the same time, you got to give credit to the rest of this field. We have a huge amount of talent in these races, as we are still rocking and rolling in this stage. I'll get you a lap count in just a second. Your top 5 goes as followed. Working Tom now takes the lead. E-Dog in second. Bossy Geo third. COT Tommy fourth. Twisted Navy in fifth. So E-Dog getting a little loose on the quarters. About 26 laps remaining. We've got about 9 laps on fuel, but question is tires going to be the main issue here tonight? Working Tom looks like he's got a little bit of a handle on them bad tires. E-Dog, man, gets way loose coming out of that corner. That's going to slow him up a bunch. And here comes Boss E-Geo, the Clearwater Assassin, to take second place. Looks like E-Dog's going to prepare to short pit. Looks like maybe he might make the call and say, forget it, I'm going to go down pit road. Does he make the commitment line? No. Yes, he does. He's going to try to make the commitment line, get that thing slowed down before a penalty. Bossy Geo, the first one to come down pit road. He's going to start the chain. Let's see how long some of these guys decide to stay out. Working Tom still up high. He's looking to go down low, getting off the throttle a little bit. Be interesting to see when he decides to come down. He's going to stay out. Bossy Geo is going to stay out as well. Looks like the Portable Me and Riley decided to stay out. Macchiato comes down pit road. Seth Dub 9 still out. Tri-Strand goes down pit road. Let's take a look at E-Dog. Now coming out of the pits, not sure if he got a pit penalty or not. Looked like a good, clean pit stop. He is now off of pit road. Working Tom still out. I wonder how much ground E-Dog and the rest of the guys can make up. These cars are extremely slow right now. We are losing a ton of time. We've got about 3 laps remaining on fuel. Some of these guys' tires are in the mid to high teens. Some guys are in the high 20s. Working Tom looks to be going down pit road. Bossy Geo, COT Tommy out front. Whoa! Deplorable me way loose. Tristrand was one of the ones that pitted earlier. Macchiato as well. Let's see if we can't pull up to Bossy Geo as he is still racing right now. Your race leader, COT Tommy, in second. Both drivers have not pitted. Here comes Bossy Geo, and here comes COT Tommy. Let's ride along with E-Dog. See about where he comes out to everybody else. E-Dog was the first one to start the pit road. About 19 laps remaining here in this race, so the pit window is good. Once we get a beat, oh, he's tracking down the number 19 of Working Tom, and quick as Working Tom gets out of the pits, but E-Dog now has a thundering charge. Unfortunately, didn't be able to gain as much ground as he was hoping, but he is right there with the 19. Here comes the 22 and the 2 off pit road. So it looks like Working Tom will be back as your race leader. E-Dog in second. Bossy Geo and COT Tommy come out of the pits third and fourth, so staying out those couple extra laps help them out. Tommy, one of the best savers in the business. Bossy Geo, probably one of the best strategists and drivers when it comes to not knowing what to do but winging it and making it work every time. Rock and roll. Working Tom still sitting up top. E-Dog up in second. COT Tommy running in fourth. Looks like the number 20 of Macchiato, I believe, is being scored in fifth. Next time by, we've got 16 laps to go in this stage. Working Tom definitely proving he is one of the best here tonight. Kind of scrolling around to give these guys some TV time as we are super spread out during the pit stops. I do know some guys did get penalties, unfortunately. Looks like the number 9 of Seth Dub9 looking to have a little bit of trouble. He was our Season 1 A Squared champ. Looking to try and make it 2 for 2, but not looking good this first round, or first race of the round of 8. Ryan Pennell up and down the middle of the field, one of the best savers in the business. Ooh, looks like Bossy Geo got around the 88 of E-Dog. The Clearwater Assassin now up in second place. As we're coming to the final section of this second stage. About 11 laps to go when they hit the line this time by. Reminder to those just tuning in or have never witnessed an ARCS race on the Xbox side at 5 to go, cautions are turned off. So once we hit 5 to go, no more cautions. We're taking it green all the way home to the end of this stage. Merkin Tom leading the race, Bossy Geo second, E-Dog third, COT Tommy in fourth. Eight laps to go when they cross the start-finish line. Merkin Tom has all the real estate in the world. Boss was our regular season champ, I believe. I need to go back and double check that, but he was our points leader for almost the entire season. Looking to try and maybe win a championship so we can send our ARCS Cup to the Bahamas. Not a lot of action going on here towards the end of this stage. Merkin Tom just dominating these last few laps. Really wish we had an in-car cam in NASCAR Heat 5, because right now I just pop in the in-car and just show you guys just how smooth he makes it look from the inside of this car. Looks like he's coming up on lap traffic. I believe the number 48 of Tri-Strand got hit with a penalty on pit road. So that's going to really hurt his hopes. As this time by, 4 laps remaining. So missed the 5 lap mark. Cautions are off. We are sending it all the way home to the end of the stage. Let's ride along more towards the back as number 4 of Deplorable B looks to challenge the 18 of Riley for, I believe, that is the number 6 position. Macchiato up there ahead of him in 5th place. So next time by, we will be at 3 to go. Ooh, the number 9 of Seth, Dub 9, not having very much luck. The number 48 of Tristrand looking to try and do everything he can to stay on this lead lap. Working Tom looking to hunt him down. D-Bucks in the chat says Seth begging the family to get off the Wi-Fi. Yep, he probably just needs to change the Wi-Fi password or something in that household. Oh, Tristrand gets down way loose. Oh, there goes 51 of Twisted Navy. And these cars are starting to become a bear to handle in the closing laps of this stage. I believe the white flag is out, if I'm not mistaken. And here comes the number 2 to challenge the 88 of E-Dog. All right, stage is over. Lurkin Tom takes the stage. Bossy Geo second. E-Dog third. COT Tommy fourth. Macchiato fifth. Briley sixth. Deplorable Me seventh. See if we can't get the rest of the top 10 here as the stage is over. Twisted Navy was 8th. Ryan Pinnell 9th. Tristrand was number 10. Seth Dub 9 still in the mix. I think he's going to be the lucky dog for this final stage, so he's going to be able to get back in the game. We're about ready to go back racing. We're going to see the cars reset, and here we go. The number 88 of E-Dog starting back in third. He is the wild card, and I call him the wild card because he is the only one that's really been up front, along with the number 18 of Briley, who are not in the playoffs at this current time. Lurkin Tom looking very good. Bossy Geo looking to try and gain some very valuable points here in the first race of the round of 8. Three wide back in the back between, looks like it was Briley Macchiato and I think COT Tommy. Or no, it's Twisted Navy. Looks like 3 Toyotas were 3 wide back there. Lurkin Tom out front looking very strong. At the line will be 57 laps to go. So if it stays green, we still should only see a one-stop race if it stays green. Field window's pretty close to 28 laps. So we will be able to see a one-stopper, but as we saw in the first stage, tires has been a major issue for these guys towards the end of the run. E-Dog looks to challenge. He's going to maybe get around the number 19 of Working Tom. Here comes the Bohemia Bullet. Deplorable Me now making his way back into the mix, running in the 4th spot. E-Dog now leading the race. Good crossover by Working Tom on the backstretch. E-Dog went up the block. Working crossed down. Was able to tail him in and almost had a good run on the inside. E-Dog was able to close the door for the moment, but how long can he hold it up? E-Dog still looking very good at the moment. Your top 5 goes as followed: E-Dog, Working Tom, Bossy Geo, Deplorable Me, and COT Tommy. Right now we are 52 laps remaining. As we cross the start and finish line, this next time will be at 51. We're going to see pit stops in about maybe anywhere between 19 to 22 laps, depending on these guys. Some guys were short pitting and actually helped out. Some guys stayed out on the long run and really made it work. COT Tommy and Bossy Geo did an exponential job of doing that, as we saw in the second stage. This battle between E-Dog and Working Tom continuously heating up as there a little bit of contact. Working Tom able to get underneath E-Dog. Maybe he can finally get it though. Look at the line down underneath. E-Dog hung out to dry. Working Tom going to try and squeeze the nose by at the start finish line. Deplorable Me now pushing him to the outside. Here comes the 22, maybe to try and do the same. Great racing going on. I couldn't ask for a better race at Texas for these awesome drivers. Working Tom now back in the lead. Bossy Geo and Deplorable Me shuffling positions. back there as E-Dog and Lurk at top break away from those other two, and looks like the number 2 of COT Tommy and I believe the number 9 of Seth Dub coming up to try and pester this top 4 and maybe try and get in. E-Dog, one of the wild cards, not in the playoffs, but still out there racing very hard, trying to make, you know, a lasting impression, as he's had such a terrible, bad luck year for such a good driver. He is out looking for redemption and at least collect this win in the late of the season, but he's got to get around working Tom to do it. Oh, E-Dog way loose, saves it. Looks like tires are already starting to get a factor. Let's see if we can't get a hold of somebody in the pits to give me a report on tires right now. I'm getting drivers are already in anywhere between the mid 40s to the low 50% on the tires. 43 laps remaining at the line, about 15 laps on fuel. We know on fuel you can get about 28 laps. So if they can make it to the end of this fuel window and get a good solid pit stop, we're going to be good to go for the rest of the race. E-Dog looks struggling a little bit to keep a handle on this car. We noticed this in the last stage when those tires hit about 40-50%. The car was very unhappy, but then when it dropped down into the mid 30s, he was able to get more of a grip on it, was able to find the sweet spot of the car, and then we saw him short pit earlier than anybody else, and it worked out for him really well as he came back out in second, and until the very end when Bossy Gio was able to get around him at the end of the stage. But we've got 5 amazing drivers up here in the top 5. Lurka Tom, E-Dog, Bossy Gio, COT Tommy, Seth Dub 9. The other wild card, Riley, in the number 6 spot back there. Looks like the number 4, Deplorable Me, looking to try and get around Riley back there. See if maybe we can pull up to that battle at the moment. Number 20, Macchiato, another one in the playoffs, trying to definitely needs these points. Right along with COT Tommy as him and Seth Dub 9 has been duking it out this entire stage, or entire final session of this race. Both very good drivers. Let's actually switch to our 5th place driver, Seth Dub 9, right along in the chase cam. As you can see, the battle up front for second, Bossy Gio E-Dog, and the battle between COT Tommy and Seth Dub 9. If you want to twist the Navy, looks to have a lot of problems. We saw him get loose early on in the run, but let's him back up right along with Bossy Gio, as looks like the number 88 has gained a little bit of space and has found some speed. Tires are about 30%. That's what a lot of the teams are reporting to the drivers. And as you see, E-Dog has stepped back up the pace He has found that sweet spot when those tires hit about that range. Working Tom now fending off the number 88 of E-Dog. Ooh, 88 gets into the wall just a little bit. That's going to slow him down just a tad bit. Here comes Bossy Gio to take advantage of it. 35 laps remaining when they cross the start-finish line. Bossy Gio looking really good as E-Dog goes loose, but is able still trying to hold that low line. See if he can't maybe get the exit speed. Oh, Boss! Loose, goes way into the grass. See if he can save it. No contact was made. Tough break for Boss Gio. There was no contact. Looked like Boss just got way loose coming out of the corner. Lurkin Tom still out front. 88 of E-Dog rocking and rolling. The number 2 of COT Tommy. Seth Dub 9 now in 4th place. Bossy Gio, unfortunately, going to fall back to the end of the pack. And those who's ever raced with Boss probably heard the oh no as he was plowing through the grass. And if I was him, I would send the Burtons or the Smith family a bill for lawn care as he just mowed down that grass. Here comes the number 48 down pit road trying to get away from these other drivers. E-Dog still up in 2nd. COT Tommy 3rd. Seth Dub 9 4th. Macchiato and the number 20 Toyota respectively in 5th place. 32 laps remaining. Fuel is about 4 laps. Tires low in the 20s. A lot of drivers are complaining. E-Dog, first one down pit road. He's going to try the strategy again. Looks like he got stopped real well. Working Tom still out. COT Tommy is out. Seth Dub 9 stayed out. So your top 3 looking really good. So the pit windows, or the pit window has opened. These guys are not choosing to go in. Looking really good. Lurkin Tom still staying out. COT Tommy doing the same. Same with Seth Dub 9 as Seth Dub 9 goes to challenge him. Oh, we've got a checkup. Oh no, caution lights are being turned on. We are under caution, ladies and gentlemen. So E-Dog gonna go around and get his lap back since he was probably the lucky dog. Looks like everybody electing to stay out. I think they probably closed pit road this time. So this time by, pit road's probably going to be open. Not sure what caused the caution, but definitely an unlucky break for some of the strategists in this group of racers. Definitely an unlucky circumstance for E-Dog, as he's going to be considered the lucky dog. That means he's going to have to start in the back of the pack. Pit road will be open this time by. Let's go ahead and throw up that Mazda Monday commercial again. Once again, visit racearcs.com for those with iRacing and you guys want to join Mazda Mondays on Rick James at TV1. Alright guys, I am back. Had to go make a quick restroom break. But E-Dog out, rocking and rolling. COT Tommy up in second. Working Tom third. Looks like Briley coming in to try and rock and roll. Like I said, E-Dog and Briley, the two wild cards into this race tonight, not in the playoffs, and been front runners all race long. 25 laps remaining. No need to pit again unless we are under caution. If we stay green, it is going to be green all the way. COT Tommy looking to get some very valuable final points and maybe try to get a win here in this first race of the round of 8. COT Tommy, Working Tom, Deplorable Me, Macchiato, Twisted Navy, Bossy Geo, Seth Dub 9, Tristrand, all in that round of 8. E-Dog, Riley, Ryan Pinnell, all kind of playing spoiler here. And E-Dog and Riley have really played spoiler in these the first 2 stages. Final laps are counting down. Working Tom goes underneath. A good 4-car tandem down low. The top side kind of broke apart a little bit. Oh, there's a lot of shuffling going down. Woo! The number 20 of Macchiato goes way into the grass. Working Tom able to get around the 88. Now the number 4 and the 2 looking to do the same. Here comes the 18 of Briley. Bossy Geo Macchiato able to regain composure. Going to try and track down this lead pack. Oh, E-Dog getting a little loose. Poor old me swings up high to try and avoid the almost wreckage, but we saw Lurkin Tom just drag the wall just a little bit. That could have been an ample opportunity, but unfortunately, car got a little loose on exit. Lurkin Tom way out front now, got plenty of real estate for sale, and he's not selling it cheap. As E-Dog and Deplorable Me run side by side, here comes the number 18 of Riley into the mix. COT Tommy trying to figure out if he wants to go low or high. Does he want to follow his good buddy DP, or is he going to try and follow E-Dog and maybe try and push him around, and Tommy will gain a position that way. Here comes Macchiato and Bossy Geo back there. They're running nose to tail, trying to catch back up. See if they can't squeeze their way back into the top 3 as Deplorable Me mowing the grass. Working Tom just picking up all this cheap real estate as these guys are battling out in the behind him. E-Dog still rocking and rolling. Here comes COT Tommy, really trying to look to get around him. Riley was able to get around the number 4 of Deplorable Me. Ooh, the number 18 of Briley getting a little loose on quarter exit. So Deplorable Me is going to take that number 4 spot back from Riley. A lot of good racing up front. Get your lap count as they cross the start-finish line and head into turns 1 and 2. Working Tom still way out. The wild card E-Dog up in second. This time by 14 laps to go. We are racking it down. We will be coming home and we will crown a winner here at Texas. Working Tom looking very good, hoping to make an A-squared champion to his list of accolades. Two-time TNT champ was just crowned Season 3 just a few weeks ago. E-Dog looking for a solid finish here tonight in second. Definitely going to come home happy with the unlucky year he's had for such a talented driver. COT Tommy looking to continue his championship hopes with him finishing second or third. Briley up there trying to spoil some points hopes and help out his teammate, the number 19, as he's battling the number 4. Briley got a little loose back there, which is going to open up the door for Deplorable Me to take the number 4 spot. Bossy Gio back there. Whoa, Macchiato loose again. Riley still having a little bit of trouble hanging on to that car. Bossy Gio sees the opportunity and takes it, bumps his way up into the 4th spot. Deplorable Me now in 5th. Riley 6th, Seth Dub 9, 7th. Up front, Lurkin Tom literally has this field covered at the moment. E-Dog and COT Tommy still battling out for second. Right now, we're in the tough spot of where the tires are at. Caught back up to E-Dog and COT Tommy. Getting reports from teams that the tires are already starting to hit that low 40, high 30% zone on wear. That's all they've got left. They've got plenty of fuel to make it to the end. Question is who can hang on to these tires? We saw it have dramatic effects at the end of stage 2. Going to be a very interesting race. Whoever can stay patient is definitely going to stay a hold. Whoa, there it is. E-Dog loses control coming out of the exit. That is going to really dampen his day. COT Tommy able to get around him as coming to the line. I believe we are going to be at 9 to go. I am going to confirm that in just a second for you folks, as Lurkin Tom now gets even more of a lead over COT Tommy. E-Dog was able to manage and stay in 3rd place. So that was kind of a good luck, but bad luck at the same time. Bossy Gio now trying to hunt him down. Let's actually go back to that little package. Seth Dub 9 has came back into the mix. Trying to get a good lap count on the I believe this next time by we're going to be hitting, or right now we are now on lap 163 of 167. By the way, Rick James at TV1 in the chat. Good pal of ARCS. He is the one that's been putting on, or be commentating and putting on ARCS Mazda Mondays. You saw the commercials twice here. As Seth Dub 9 gets really loose off the wall. Bossy Geo still right now running third place. Let's pop back up. Or sorry, in fifth place. Tri-Strand down low. Not sure what happened to the poor 48. That's going to put his dampener on his playoff hopes, as he was right now on the cutoff line. It would be on the cutoff line after this race. Looking phenomenal at the end of these closing races. Cautions are off. We are going to be good to the green. Let's see if I can't maybe get my lap counter to work. Not sure what's going on. I don't know if it's my phone or if it's just our good buddy COT Tommy Stream that's all fuzzy. But man, Lurkin Tom has just put on a clinic. But kudos to everybody else's field. We've had great racing. Lurkin Tom really rocking and rolling towards the end of this stage, or end of this race. Keep saying stage. Riding along with our race leader. Looking so good out there. COT Tommy had a wonderful race. Still right now running in second. I believe we are within 3 laps of the final. Let's try and see if I can't maybe pull up the lap count on my laptop here. And actually, that was the end of the race. Lurkin Tom wins. COT Tommy second. E-Dog third. Seth Dub 9 fourth. Deplorable Me fifth. Bossy Geo sixth. Briley seventh. Macchiato eighth. Ryan Pinnell 9th, Twisted Navy 10th. So Twisted and Tri-Strand gonna be in the hot seat next week as we go to our race number 2 of the round of 8, which that will be Kansas, and that always is a phenomenal racetrack. Give us just a few moments, folks, and we will be right back with our ARCS Racing Network podium.
Do we need to get Ryan in here or no?
Back live from the ARCS Racing Network podium, standing by with the number 88 of E-Dog. Looking for a little bit of redemption after such a heartbreaking year you've had. You're one of the talented drivers here that's had some very bad luck, but you had an outstanding race here tonight, leading a lot of laps, giving Lurkin a run for his money, coming in third. Texas was definitely semi-good to you almost till the end when the tires were not being friendly to you.
Yeah, just looked up at the gauge, saw the right rear was going. That last caution was both a blessing and a curse because it gave me a good shot no matter what happened because my pit road was basically just going to be a wash. Because I was already on pit road when the caution got called, so that's why I was able to go around and get my lap back because they passed me after I pit and everything. But I knew that it came with me. I was going to get the lead almost no matter what, but I didn't take tires. But that, I mean, ultimately, one lap, I don't think it would have changed too much. But just all in all, good day. Sucks that just got held up with the 4 there. I mean, yeah, makes sense. Him and the 2 were breathing down my neck because the adjustment I made, it just wasn't, like, there were 2 or 3 laps where it just wasn't great off the initial start, and then the car would just go bad, fast flying. But I knew if I could stay with the 19, like, I knew if I could have gotten clear of the 4 a lap or 2 earlier, I probably could have stayed with the 19 and given him a run, because when I was able to stay with him, he wouldn't pull away, but when he get clear air and nobody could touch, I couldn't get near him. So, all in all, great win for Larkin. Sucks I couldn't get 2 more, but I mean, hey, dominoes fell how they were. You know, I raced everybody about as clean as I could. I know that I'm not in the playoffs, but I know I still have a big influence. So, also great comeback for Seth tonight, coming back from 2 laps down to get 4th. So, all in all, really good night.
Absolutely. It was a beautiful night indeed. So, once again, congratulations on an awesome race. Always a pleasure to have you here in the ARCS Racing Network booth. Now, standing by with our silver medalist, my good friend COT Tommy, who had a very good long run car and a very good car indeed. That Penske Ford Mustang definitely proved its worth here tonight at Texas. Tommy, just wow, what a race. Coming home second.
Yeah, like you said, I had a really good long run car, and we had some really long runs, so it worked out. Unlike you, dog, I definitely did not want to see that last caution. I wanted it to kind of run straight through, which it almost did, but we had some mishap on pit road, so it is what it is. But it was a fun race nonetheless. Congrats to Lurkin. I think I was reeling him in there a little bit, but he clearly had the best car all race. There was nobody. I mean, E-Dog was up there with him. He probably had the second best car, but I think Lurkin pretty much had the field covered. So congrats to him. Congrats to E-Dog on his 3rd place finish, and appreciate everybody running me clean tonight.
Definitely a clean race. It was a fun race to call. I was really hoping strategy was going to come into play in that final section of the race, but that caution came out and gave birth to endless counts of possibilities. But Tommy, you came out on top with that amazing long run car that you usually come out with. Just unfortunately, Lurkin just went out and just dominated tonight.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I felt like I was reeling him in just a tad there at the end. Wish, like E-Dog said, the 88 and the 4 were battling pretty hard there, and kind of wonder what would have happened if that didn't happen. Also, at the end of stage 1, I kind of got hit with a lag spike that threw me that I lost a couple points to. But other than that, it was a really good night. So I had a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Now standing by with our race winner, and I've got to say it in my, in the broadcast, I always say buying cheap real estate. Man, you're the real estate agent of ARCS lately, Lurkin. You have done nothing but buy it cheap and sell it for double the price because you gain so much time on these guys, and you've just had a great short run car, mid run car, and a long run car. That number 19 Toyota just was phenomenal tonight. You had a lot of challengers early on. We had quite a bit of lead changes, but you did exactly what you needed to do after that final caution and came home with the race win. What a race.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks for the broadcast. Definitely felt like I had the best, the runs were about 30 laps. I felt like for the first 20 laps, I felt like I had the fastest car. But after that, at the end of the runs, I would get really loose, which for me is not really it's not really how I like my cars. I like to run a bit tighter. So that was definitely a thing. So at the end there, when we were all bunched up, for me to be able to break away early and put some distance was definitely important, because at the end, Tommy gained about a second in the last 6 laps. So I was definitely starting to lose the handle on the car a little bit. I'm glad that one ended. E-Dog was fast. He was up there. Just good racing. I'm happy I locked myself in this year, because last year I was winning this race and I spun out under green, and I think I came in like 9th. And then I fell asleep for the next race and got eliminated at Martinsville. So I'm less of a choke job than last year. So I'm happy.
So you're looking for 2 for 2 at the end of this season. You came home as now a 2-time Thursday Night Thunder champ, looking to add A squared to the list of accolades, looking strong, Lurkin. Always a pleasure to have you on the ARCS Racing Network broadcast booth.
Thank you.
That is going to conclude our broadcast for tonight. Hopefully, if the work schedules change out, I will try and be back for Kansas. But if you like what you see and you want to race with us, visit racearcs.com. Check everything we've got going on. We saw the commercials twice for ARCS Mazda's Mondays starting next week on Monday. Rick James TV1 will be broadcasting those races. Tomorrow night is our conclusion of our intro series to ARCS Xtreme Dirt Late Models. Check out everything we've got going on, from trucks to Cup to IndyCar to modified street stocks, Mazdas. We have endurance teams. We've still got the Xbox side kicking and rocking strong here in the Alliance Racing Championship Series. Visit racearcs.com, hit that application, send it in, and we will get you racing ASAP. This is SK